Van Avermaet, tracked by Petra Sagan. Sagan now goes on the attack. Petra Sagan trying to make his move. Van Avermaet is with him. Hagen is still there. Degenkolb. Behind Degenkolb is Nasser Bouhanni. Stibar showing his teeth as they sprint uphill over the top of the climb. And Sagan has a little bit of a gap. He looks around. Van Avermaet. Petra Sagan gives this full throttle now. He goes into the aero tuck, look at this, downhill, and he's in Frankie Andreu, as he said, the super tuck. He looks around now, he's trying to go away. Sagan is on his own. Can he win the world title? Sagan, look at the gap he's got as he goes into Shockle bottom. Sagan leans the bike over, right on the limit right now. Petra Sagan has gone through that corner like he was absolutely on the limit. Behind him is a Greg Van Avermaet and Edvald Boasson-Hagen. Sagan takes one little look around. He's so cool. He just leans with the forearms as he now goes round the right-hander. Petra Sagan, he's going now to try and win this world title. He hits 42 kilometers an hour. What a bike handler this man is. He's taking seconds out of these riders. Petra Sagan hugging the right-hand side of the road. What an absolutely incredible attack by Petra Sagan. We haven't heard him all race. A little uphill section now. He's looking for the gears. Sagan looking down. Is it going to engage? Boasson-Hagen is trying to wait and wait, but Sagan has the advantage. This looks like it could be the world title for Petra Sagan. He would be the most popular world champion I have ever seen in the last few years. Boasson-Hagen now tries to jump across to Sagan. Behind Sagan, the Spanish team are trying to salvage something. Sagan turns on to Governor Street. He's now going to set himself up for the most important climb of his life. Petra Sagan with 1 kilometer to go. He's out of the saddle. He hugs the left-hand side of the road. Petra Sagan now still lifting the tempo a little bit more. This is his race to lose right now. Sagan looking absolutely superb. The green jersey of the Tour de France. He timed his move to absolute perfection. Behind him, the Spanish team are coming. Has Sagan got enough left? He looks around one more time. Greg Van Avermaet is tying up the move of Rigoberto Urán. Sagan, he's always got a little bit of, he puts it in a huge gear. Petra Sagan puts it in the biggest gear on his bike. He's going to turn the left-hand corner. Look at the shoulders, look at the gritted teeth. Is he going to win this world title? Sagan has got 600 meters to go. He can see the gantry. Now he's got a time trial all his way to the finish line. Rigoberto Urán has just come round the corner. Petra Sagan, don't look round now, Peter. This world championship is just there for the taking. Rigoberto Urán is hunting him down for Colombia. Sagan, he doesn't want to look round right now. He's going to have to give this some green jersey power. Sagan, 6 hours, 14 minutes and 8 seconds of racing. Is he going to win the world title? This finishing straight is so long. Has he got enough in the tank to go for the victory? 200 meters to go. Petra Sagan out of the saddle. There's absolutely nothing left in that body. The lactic acid is burning. The eyes are filled with pain. Petra Sagan sets himself up now with 50 meters to go to the finish line. What a win! Petra Sagan is the world champion after 6¼ hours of racing. What an absolutely amazing win. Petra Sagan is the world champion. Second wheel. This race is incredible.
Yeah, there was just a little bit of a bump there, a few hundred meters to go, I should say, with Christoph and Adam Blythe. That's not what we want to see. We don't want to see anybody going down at this point. We don't want any problems like that. Everybody, we need to make themselves as safe as they can through these lines. Don't get caught on the barriers, because this is very nervous now. And, you imagine being this far into the race, over 5½ hours of racing. We're inside the last 4 kilometers now. You get caught up alongside the barriers and that's it, it's game over. There is going to be an awful lot of nerves amongst these riders here.
I'm wondering whether Viviani's riding for Nizzolo, you know. He's moved up into third wheel. I think he might have cramped up a little bit. And Matthew Hayman almost taken off there just before the finishing line by the Eritrean rider Bergen. So it's Kohler who leads round this swooping turn. 3.5 kilometres of racing now remain in the World Championships. Who's going to take it? This is nervous times for the riders in here. Viviani sitting in the wheels. He's grimacing a little bit. Michael Matthews has not sat in the wind all day today. Cavendish did some turns earlier on. Christoph is there. Adam Blythe looks very, very comfortable indeed for Great Britain, with Cavendish just in front of him.
Yep, you've got to think that that Viviani is now, it's not going to look after himself for the sprint. You know, he's right up there in third wheel, and the other two riders, Nizzolo and Granier, they're a little bit further back, which is a bit unusual. So I would imagine that Viviani will just be there. If and when it's his turn on the front, he will just set tempo.
They're riding for Nizzolo, I think. You're right, Rob, because Viviani is just surfing. In fact, he lets the pace drop down. No, he isn't. He's going to ride for himself. So they go left and right of the roundabout now. 2.7 kilometres to go. It's a small group. Who is going to take this? This is a very moment now for a rider to try and attack who can't win the sprint. Moving up on the right-hand side is Ryan Roth, as everyone is very compact in here. Corsaith looks around to see where Christoph is. Over on the right-hand side is Ryan Roth of Canada. Matthew Hayman looking around. Michael Matthews takes a final drink. Another big attack comes, and it comes from Leeser of the Netherlands. Someone has got to react now, otherwise this is the winning attack. They all look at each other. Leeser of the Netherlands going clear, and they all look round. Is this the winning attack? Leeser of the Netherlands going clear of this world title. You can't give anyone a few seconds. You've got to do something. They're all looking at each other. They're unable to go. And Leeser now has the attack for the Netherlands. He's going clear with 2 kilometres to go.
Corsaith now from Norway. He's the rider on the front, but he just hesitated a little bit. He looked over his shoulder just to see where everybody was and what they wanted to do. But the young 23-year-old, he's got to put his head down. He's got to chase, because otherwise this man here, Leeser, he's going to ride away with it.
Look at him go. Tom Leeser of the Netherlands now is the lone leader. This is what happened in the junior road race. One rider went clear. He went a lot earlier, but now they've got to shut this down because he's got the legs. He's been sitting in the wheels all day, and suddenly Tom Leeser could be the world champion. This is the perfect moment. 6 seconds is his advantage. That's all he needs. The Belgians now need to commit and bring this race back together, and Leeser now has only got 1.3 kilometres to go. Can he win the world title for the Netherlands? He seems to have the speed in the legs. Has he got enough? The Belgians now get on the front to try and bring him back, and they are throwing everything at this to take this win. He goes round the right-hander. You know, there's the red kite, Rob. He's got 1 kilometre to go.
He has, and it's Belgium on the front now. They have to do this. They have to commit. It's all for Boonen now for the Belgians. 1 kilometre to go, and there you can see the distance. Well, it's foreshortened just a little bit here, but it will soon come down. Oh, it's so painful, isn't it? But fortunately, Belgium, for them, they still have a couple of riders to play.
Here we go now. He's still got an advantage. Has he got enough to win this? It's all uphill now to the finishing line. I think he's going to get caught. A few riders drop off now. Who's going to take this world title? Leeser has got just a few hundred metres to go. Now they're setting themselves up as the Italians make the move, and it's going to be Nizzolo going for the sprint. Boonen is there. On the wheel is Michael Matthews. The arrival here of Adam Blythe. Adam Blythe looking for Cavendish, who doesn't seem to have the legs. He looks around to see where he is. Cavendish doesn't have it, and it's going to be in the middle. Michael Matthews. Here goes Cavendish. Cavendish is there. Cavendish, and on the line, who takes it? It is the defence of the title by Petra Sagan.
Well, Cavendish there, he's not happy, is he? He misjudged that completely, but Sagan all the way. Absolutely incredible finish there by Sagan.
For Great Britain, Matthews, Sagan is also there. On the right-hand side, we see Tony Gallopin, who is going to take this victory. Trentin is also there. Sagan moves up with Matthews on his wheel as we come around the final turn. Now it's going to be a bunch sprint. The Italians trying to lead this one out. Also there, Stenek Stibar. They come around the final turn. Alexander Kristoff now for Norway. away, hits the front. Christoph with a furious sprint. Swift, Alexander Christoph, Peter Sagan. Peter Sagan is going to take an historic triple. Peter Sagan. Here we go.
Christoph, this is the one that we want to see.
Christoph led out. On the wheel was Sagan. Matthews didn't have the legs to go with it, but look at Sagan accelerating as he goes for the finish. Sagan, oops, who gets it? Sagan's just ahead. Christoph comes back, but
only
Sagan...
only on the lunge, only on the lunge. Christoph, he cannot believe that. Matthews takes a bronze.
What a race. Sagan comes out of the pack. It's Sagan, Christoph, Matthews bangs his bars. What an incredible bike race.
Trentin's there, Swift's there, Van Avermaet, but not on the podium. Trentin, did Trentin make it?
I don't know if Trentin might have got the bronze. I don't have the readout, but Sagan has taken an historic triple, the first ever rider to win triple world titles.